Behavior 4. Ask for help. It's the 11th hour, girls. I was supposed to have given my publisher the edits on this book last week. I had to ask for an extension, and that extension says that this sucker is due today if I want to make my publication date. I want to stress how late in the game I am on this creative process, because then you'll understand how insane it is for me to be adding this chapter right now. Like, I'm starting a chapter brand new when I'm supposed to have this whole thing safely tucked into an email and off to a lovely gal in Tennessee so she can copy-edit it. Instead, I'm going rogue. And I'm doing it because it occurred to me this morning, like a light bulb going off, that I completely forgot to include an incredibly vital behavior that you absolutely must adopt into your life. For days I've been wandering around, thinking, I know I'm forgetting to tell them something. I just know it. And then I remembered what it was. And my only excuse for it not occurring to me originally is that it's such an ingrained behavior for me now that I didn't think about it as something extra to add in. But I get your DMs and your emails and your media-based emoji-filled messages that are full to the brim with overwhelm. And I am reminded that not every woman does this. So here it is. Ask for help. Ask for some dang help. You cannot read the chapter on ambition and allow it to fire you up if you aren't also going to figure out what resources you need to get you there. Deciding to take adult tap dancing lessons because they light your heart on fire doesn't just require new patent leather, metal-bottomed shoes, and a selection of Yelp-recommended dance studios. It also requires someone to watch your kids while you go to class. Ask for help. Attempting to grow to a new level in your multi-level marketing business doesn't just require classes and webinars and a sick social media presence. It also requires someone to help you around the house since you will have less time for that. Ask for help. I get it, girls, I do. I know that it feels awkward for the vast majority of us to ask for assistance. For one thing, we hate admitting to anyone, especially ourselves, that we need it. For another, we've somehow gotten this twisted idea that copping to the fact that we can't successfully do it all means that we're weak. Ha! Think about how ludicrous that is. The most powerful people in the world have whole teams that they delegate to. They're getting help in every single direction, from cleaning their houses to expanding their businesses overseas. But you with your fledgling business, your loads of laundry, and your 2 kids under 4, you're the one who's supposed to navigate this all alone? Dude, no way. You've got a twisted perception of what success in any area of life looks like. And it's not even your fault either. I blame the media. Or more specifically, I blame every perfectly styled, ultra-fabulous looking woman who's ever been on TV or the internet in the last 50 years who didn't tell us how much assistance it takes to keep her at that level. I blame every magazine who showed us 39 ways to brine a turkey for Thanksgiving, but didn't mention asking your sister to stay the night with you the day before so someone was there to help with the baby while you cook for the family. I blame every Nancy Meyers movie with those dreamy houses and all-white wardrobes. Oh, sure, she showed us the zany hardship of navigating a relationship, but she never once showed the staff of people required to keep those mansions clean or those organic gardens tended while our heroine was building up her catering empire. You've likely only ever seen examples both in real life and on screen of women doing it all. It seems to me that women either try and handle every single thing on their own and don't admit how much they're struggling, or worse, they have help, all kinds of help, and won't cop to it. Madeleine Albright once said, "There's a special place in hell for women who don't help other women." Well, I say there's a special place in hell for women who have the luxury of assistance but won't admit to other women that they do. I was watching a segment on the Today Show a couple of years back, and there was a famous celebrity there sharing her new product line. This woman had young children and a husband whose career was as lucrative and as demanding as her own. I really love this person. She's so beautiful, and she seems like such a genuinely good mama and wife. She's made a big name for herself in the lifestyle space. She has become the woman that many mamas and homemakers want to be. But when they asked her in the course of the questions how she does it all, as in, how did you build this multi-million-dollar business and manage to parent well and be a great wifey, she looked right at the interviewer and said something like, "Oh, I'm just super organized." My jaw hit the floor, you guys. She went on to breezily explain how any mom can do just what she does if they apply themselves and work hard. I was so disappointed in her response, I wanted to cry. Sincerely wanted to cry like a baby. Because here's the deal. This woman has a massive platform, 10 times bigger than my own, and on that particular morning, I can't imagine how many women were watching her, looking up to her, and hoping for some guidance or inspiration. And she evaded. She had the opportunity to tell all of us what it really takes to live life and have a business at this level while raising young children, and she didn't take it. There is a 0% chance that she doesn't have help. Having spent years and years working with celebrities, I'd guess she's got a housekeeper and at least one nanny, if not two. She's got to have an assistant, and because of their level of celebrity, I bet she and her husband even have some of the higher-level domestic staff you might not even have heard of before. Things like house managers and nutritionist chefs. And you know what? Good for them. I do not begrudge them a single second of their help. I just wish they'd talk about it. By not talking about it, they run the risk that it won't occur to you. If you see their perfectly prepared dinner on Instagram when you know she was at a photo shoot all day because you watched it in her feed, it might make you feel bad because you struggle to get dinner on the table even when you've been home all day. It might not occur to you that a housekeeper or a chef helped her prepare that dinner, which perpetuates the myth that you could also do it all and have it all, if only you'd work harder. This is a lie from the pits of celebrity hell. Friends, women operating at the levels you'd like to, both personally and professionally, are asking for help. Maybe that help comes from their partner. Maybe that help comes from their mama or their sister. Maybe that help comes in the form of a local college student who babysits or a local cleaning lady who scrubs their toilets once a month.